Phil, your days are done. We know that you've been committing tax fraud, and we are going to get you. Ha ha ha.
Oh! Here's Phil to tell you more.
Alrighty, hello everybody. Sorry I didn't start talking right away. Like 3 things happened at once. I got 3 messages in 3 different avenues all at once. When I stopped playing the music, I was like, As for the weather around here, oh man, we have been having one of the coldest and snowiest weeks in history since I've lived here. I've lived here for almost 5 years, and never have I seen it be this cold and this much snow. Basically, here's what happened. It started snowing about 2.5 days ago, and at that point, Kat had to go to work.
Actually, I'm pretty confused right now.
So I actually drove her to work and picked her up from work that night. Basically in a snowstorm. It was still snowing, coming down pretty heavy during that time. Yesterday, Kat was supposed to work, but she actually got a call saying that unless she could come in like super early, there was no point because the snow was continuing. We were still snowing here in Washington, and everything in the state was closing early yesterday. Like everything, every business, every office, everything was closing because of the snow. So Kat didn't have to work yesterday. So luckily I didn't have to drive her to and from work. She has to work again today. And we're like, oh, this is good. You know, actually this morning I opened up the garage. My driveway was clear because I had shoveled it 2-3 days straight. And, you know, it had melted now. I was like, yes, this is good. The driveway's clear. Things should be smooth sailing. Oh, then we got word. It's supposed to snow again today. I get the feeling that driving her to work will not be a big deal because even if it starts snowing at 4, she works at 5 o'clock today. So even if it starts snowing at 4, big deal. In an hour, not a lot's going to come down. But what I'm worried about is having to pick her up later tonight.
People have to make their own decisions.
May need help from time to time. You can
He's an adult. Right? He can make his own decisions.
Don't leave her hanging. I need to know that.
Even if it may not be the right one. Mind. I don't know.
Because she works late. What if I have to pick her up and there were, heaviest snowfall and shit?
I'm trying to be supportive, man. You don't gotta be an asshole.
So we'll see how it goes, I guess.
You know what? This guy's a dick.
It's not supposed to snow midweek, which is perfect because Kat and I have a nice Valentine's Day plan together. And it would really suck if it fucking snowed and ruined all of our plans on Valentine's Day.
Come on, let's go have sex now. It's been too long. I want to have sex already. Come on.
We're right back where we were.
But it's saying right now it's not supposed to. That like Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we're supposed to warm up a little bit, and we're not supposed to get any snow. So that's good. Number one, Swagling says, why would I have to drive her to work? Doesn't she normally drive herself to work?
Kick him in the balls. That guy needs to be kicked in the freaking balls. He's an asshole.
She does, but the one thing you don't want to do in a snowstorm, trust me, I know this from experience, is jerk off on stream. Today, Apex Legends on this first gameplay stream, and unlike the previous streams that I've done of Apex Legends, this one is going to be team-based with teams that I'm actually forming myself. I'm going to be taking a team into the game to play and see how we can do. Now, initially, we're going to have 2 people who many of you will be very familiar with. In fact, these are guys who I have teamed up with in cooperative games before. First of all, it's going to be Kekken.
Suddenly, I don't feel like playing. I think I'm going to drop right now.
Who's going to be teaming up with Brian, also known as Tiger Power Gaming, also known as... he has a new name now, and I apologize because I don't even know his new name on YouTube.
I do got like a Italian hoagie like right next to me. I'm probably going to be eating it during the match.
So it's going to be us teaming up, and seeing how it goes. My second stream, my late night stream, will be something completely different and new and hopefully fun. Especially for those who've been saying you do too much of the same stuff, do something different. Tonight I'm trying out Subnautica. Alright, and I do want to say shout out to the fan who donated the game to me. I'm not going to give their name or nothing because they didn't ask for that, and I don't want them to get any exposure they weren't expecting. But someone donated Subnautica to me, saying that basically this game is an ultimately fun, chill stream type of game, and that people should really enjoy me playing it, and I should enjoy playing it.
That's 100% a lie. Flag it for spam.
I don't know anything about it, so this will certainly be interesting later tonight when I finally go ahead and try out this game. It came out apparently last year on PC, and it just released on console about a month ago. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we finally have a result. Something that I have cooked, ladies and gentlemen, that is right.
She gonna tell him she loves him or some shit?
And the result of my long day laboring over a pot of sauce and meat, we have homemade meatball subs, which Leanna is about to dig into.
There's so much sexual tension. Just bang already. Jeez.
Now, the meatballs themselves, unfortunately, got a little bit singed on the outside, but when we actually put them in here, the meat looked perfectly cooked. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. My homemade meatball subs. What do you think?
It is the most sexual meatball sub I've ever had.
Really?
Oh my god, so much sexual tension. It's too much. I can't deal with it.
Mostly because I've
Sexual.
never had one before. But
You never had a meatball sub? Wow.
So they were like together romantically at one point or something? I don't know if, I don't know. I guess apparently they're not right now, but
Where have you been?
he likes her or whatever.
Hello, not Italian.
I guess that's true. So yeah, well, I did. You take the meatballs out. You put it right onto the sub, and they're already covered in the sauce from simmering all day. Then you put a little bit more sauce. You sprinkle mozzarella cheese, and I actually give.
No, I don't want them there. They're cock blocking me.
All right, and for those who are complaining about post-nasal drip, perhaps you should suffer it, because they're like, why is he snorting? Because I have post-nasal drip, and if I don't, I'm going to choke. It's the only way to clear out my sinuses. If you have an issue with it, you should probably talk to God and ask why he gave me post-nasal drip, because I didn't ask for it. I woke up this morning incredibly stuffed, congested in the head. I spent the greater part of the last hour and a half trying to clear out my sinuses. It's life. So either you deal with it or shut the fuck up. Because I've been doing this for over 10 years and had this issue the entire fucking time. And if you have a problem with it, you probably maybe should have realized I had it sometime in the last decade. Alrighty then. Elphisaurus, or is it Eliphisaurus? I think it's Elphisaurus. Did a 50-bit cheer said, would you ever go back to the risque style commentary you used to do if allowed to get more viewers and contributions? No. Because here's the truth, guys. I've talked about this before. I'll say it again. When I started on YouTube,
The whole thing was a joke.
it wasn't serious at all. It wasn't like, oh, this is something that I'm doing to get attention. This is something that I'm doing that eventually I could turn it into a job or a profession. It was a joke. Like, I had seen other people, like the Angry Video Game Nerd and the Nostalgia Critic on the internet with limited budgets and, limited amount of professional level training come out and do video series that became virally popular. And I said, man, I wish I could do that too, because I know people tell me all the time when I play games that it's hilarious. They love my commentary. They love the things I say and do. When I play video games, I'd like to share that with the world, but I don't know if it would ever be anything. So I just started dicking around with a digital camera. I wasn't serious about doing it. So I would say, on purpose, the most absolutely ridiculous stuff, just to see how people would react and to get attention.
I would say racially charged stuff.
Even though, honestly, I'm not racist. I already said that. Well, Mr. Wiggle69 to me, $6.05, says, sup with it, vanilla face. Is he calling me white? Why is it always got to be about color and race? Is he calling me white? Why is it always got to be about color and race?
Is he calling me white? Why is it always got to be about color and race?
It's not cool. I was an equal opportunity jokester. I would basically joke about every race and every ethnicity. It wasn't that I was honing in on one and being racist about it. I would regularly joke about my own Italian heritage. But not only that, other stuff like, let's be honest, a lot of the stuff that I used to do back in the day was a lot more perverse or even sexually oriented. I'll admit that. What was that? Whoa, wait a minute. What the? Hello. Hey there. How you doing? Hey, baby. It'll be an Easter egg. What is that? What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh! Raging boner! 10 years ago, YouTube was a very different climate, and people were looking for that kind of over-the-top commentary, okay? In this day, things are a lot different. The culture has changed in general on planet Earth. What? What does that mean? I don't know. I got nothing. Okay, zero. What the hell could be going on? I've never seen anything like this before. Okay, what does that mean? You got a lot more people who get offended by a lot of stuff a lot more easily. And in reality, I'm doing this over 10 years now. I have matured a lot. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago, where I felt that I constantly had to hit the lowbrow comedy, something sexual, something perverse, something, risque and racial and over the top. That stuff had its place over 10 years ago, and I don't feel that it would even fit into the realm of what I do today on a daily basis. People change over time, people mature over time. I'm certainly in that grouping. I definitely would not say half the stuff that I said back in the day today. In fact, the last time I did that retrospective event in September, I was listening to my own stuff that I was saying. I was like, oh my God, I don't even remember saying that. And I certainly would not even bring anything up like that in the modern era, right? So, no, Olivisaurus, the difference here is things change for the better over time. And for me, I actually feel that I have matured and grown and changed for the better in the last 10 years. I wouldn't want to go back just for the sake of making a quick buck. You know what I mean? If a new website were to open up that was the Wild West again and there's no censorship of anything, you can do whatever you want, I still wouldn't go back to that style of stuff. I like what I do today. I feel that this is the best I've been, and I love this stuff, okay? So there you go.
I have the quintessential, stereotypical, greasy Italian hair. I really do. People actually ask me, what do I use in my hair? Nothing. Water. I use water and a hairbrush and brush it back, and that shit just goes because it gets greasy as shit.
Shout out to... Oh, I won't even give a shout out because it's a jerk. It's a jerk. Let me see if the jerk's still in here. Oh, they are. Now they're banned for being a jerk. So there you go. Billy Ray Cyrus tipped me $1 and is asking about the health issues of masturbating. You're at the wrong place. I don't know anything about this, and you're probably just trying to get me to say something stupid. So I'm just gonna ignore it. Stupid question gets a stupid answer. Why don't I do crazy long marathons like other YouTubers? Why don't you do a 23-hour marathon? Because I'm gonna die.
It's like I said before about the trust thing. How do you even know he will do that? Like, you could actually go and do it and kill him, but he might change his mind. He might be like, well, fuck you, I'm not gonna tell you anyway. I mean, I don't know. And even so, it's like, I feel like I don't want that on my conscience. Like, I'm not gonna do that. Number one, that's just fucked up. Like, I understand he wants to die, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm staying out of that shit.